Hey, sport fans, Patrick Barrett, creator of Driver Ed in a Box, of course, and your favorite driver education guru, back with some more information about what makes safe drivers. Today we've got another fan letter. Okay, one of our clients, a young lady, the student, Faith Vierno, I may have mispronounced that part, Lampasas, Texas. She writes to us and says, the classroom course was filled with useful information and many quizzes that made it to where I had no choice but to pay attention. Well, good. Glad to hear that. I was amazed by how many things I didn't know about driving, and there were several things in it that I doubt most drivers know. It's a shame that more people don't do their driver education in a box programs like this one. You know, I'm glad I got to do this driver's ed program. I wish more of my friends had the opportunity to do this one, because many teens are oblivious to some things when they are learning to drive, and even once they have their license. You know, she's correct about that. The fact is that many times when a teenager completes a course in driver education, all they know is just enough to be dangerous. I mean, that's why their collision rates are so astronomically high. It's not just that they've gained some information. You don't know what they gained and what they didn't gain. Just because they passed a test also doesn't mean that they memorized it or they actually integrated that into their pattern of driving. It just means that's what they marked on the sheet at that time when they took that test. You know, transferring that information and applying it and integrating it into your daily routine, that takes practice and supervised practice to be done correctly. All right. If more people did a classroom course like this one when learning to drive, I think the amount of collisions would be reduced. Well, we certainly believe that too. My experience in the vehicle was very helpful and was a big learning experience. I couldn't believe how many things go on around the vehicle as well as in the vehicle. I'm glad I got to practice driving as much as I did. A lot of my friends with their permits barely get to drive at all, and that's a big mistake. Even though the state has certain minimum requirements, parents tend to put in just the minimum, or they'll go out with them, work for a little bit, they get frustrated, that's enough, I don't have time for you. But because they get so little experience, they are very poorly prepared. And even if they get a lot of experience, if that experience is not structured, if it isn't done correctly, then really, how do you know what they're picking up? Most likely they're just picking up bad habits because they're not following the structured format that gave them the tools to use to make sure their kid becomes a collision-free driver. Personally, here she was. Personally, seeing how much bad decisions while driving can affect someone's life, I know how important driving safety is. This program did a great job at providing me with all the information I need to become a collision-free driver. Well, thanks a lot, Faith. We sure do appreciate it. And we do know it's because of students like you and your parents that this course, Driver Ed in a Box, is successful, because you make it successful. And folks, remember, when you practice with your teen, practice like your life depends on it, because it does. If you need any assistance at all, go to www.driveredinabox.com and get one of our resources to help you guide your teen through the process of becoming a collision-free driver. Once again, subscribe to our channel. Maybe we can help you save a life. And this is Patrick Barrett saying bye now.